Hi-ho, 420 MSP, Harry here, and we are back again with Jim Remke with PSRP. It's on the screen, POSRG right behind you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. No problem. I know it can be a mouthful, so no reason to apologize.
There you go. Well, hey, I want to talk about you're on the front line of growing a ancillary business to support the cannabis vertical in the point of sale area, and you're engaging in a variety of business development tactics. So why don't you get, without divulging the confidentiality of your clients, but why don't you give us a view of a day in the life of Jim Remke in business development in cannabis?
Oh, well, yeah, it's not too exciting, but I mean, I can speak to, a common trend I have been seeing lately, which makes a lot of sense actually when you think about it, is, there's these companies are pretty brand new. So a lot of the equipment and stuff they're acquiring is very much under warranty still. There's no need for repair or maintenance to this point. I'm sure in some cases that's going to be an opportunity there, but more immediately, what it seems like they're interested in, and what we're seeing more and more is just newer technologies and solutions. So or growing technologies and solutions. So like we're seeing a lot of demand for kiosking, self-service type of options, cash handling things, that are like cloud-based and other technologies that are cloud-based. So things that are more cutting edge or on the forefront of technology, they're much more interested in that, and I can kind of presume that it's basically they're building the business now, so why not put the best in instead of just, there's no rip and replace, so to speak, or anything, no legacy infrastructure to displace, so they're very much open and interested in hearing about the newest of the new out there.
Yeah, that's actually a good business conversation, because what I've observed just over my career with tech is if you have a country that, say, went through a civil war and they tore up their infrastructure, I'm thinking, let's say either El Salvador or Nicaragua, a generation ago. So I went to both on behalf of Microsoft back in the server days, and the countries were rebuilding. And in the case of El Salvador, I remember in particular, they don't even have copper landlines. Like, they went straight to mobile phones, right? If you got to rebuild.
Oh, wow, yeah. So there you go. That's a huge cut over there, right? With no plan. They were forced into that kind of, right? And
yeah, and it kind of made sense because the bandits and the terrorists like to cut the copper cable and they like to steal it, blah blah. I mean, I can go on and on and on, but to your point, that's what's nice about a greenfield is you can leapfrog right into the latest technology, and that's what I'm hearing you say you're seeing.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, to the point where you shouldn't even be afraid to pitch it, and because a lot of times they don't even know what's out there, but they're very receptive to hearing about it, and even just looking at the information or a quote on it, just so they can understand what their options are out there. Yeah,
excellent. Well, I appreciate you elevating us up to sort of some strategic conversations. It's a serious opportunity. It's a serious vertical. And sir, we'll catch you next month.
Yep, sounds fantastic. I appreciate it as always, Harry.
All righty, thanks.
Thank you.